Hey, Nelson Searcy here, lead pastor of the Journey Church and founder of Church Leader Insights, to extend an invite once again to you and your spouse to join me right here in the Holy Land. You know, I'm filming this just outside the city walls in Jerusalem. It was just over my left shoulder where the Golgotha, the place of the skull, is located. And I wanted to tell you some of the sites that we'll visit during our Holy Land trip. For example, you'll have a chance to go to Caesarea by the sea, the seaport that's on the Mediterranean, where the Apostle Paul gave witness of his faith before he was sent to Rome. Then from there, we'll go to the Sea of Galilee. On the Sea of Galilee, you'll stay in a beautiful hotel, you'll enjoy wonderful food, and you'll take a sail on the Sea of Galilee, the very same sea that Jesus spent time on with his disciples. And from there, we'll visit various places around the Sea of Galilee where Jesus delivered the Sermon on the Mount, where Jesus restored Peter after the resurrection, and the synagogue. We'll also go to Nazareth. You'll see the place where Jesus grew up as a boy. Then from there, we'll travel up to Caesarea Philippi, where Peter made the famous confession, and he said, "Jesus, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God." These are just some of the experiences. There's way too many for me to mention. Perhaps we'll see the Dead Sea on this tour as we make our way into Jerusalem and we stand on the Mount of Olives where Jesus gave the Olivet Discourse. And then we'll travel down into the city of Jerusalem and we'll visit the Temple Mount, the actual Dome of the Rock, where the rock on which Isaac was sacrificed was there, where David built the first temple that was brought to greatness under Solomon. And then, of course, the renewed temple under Herod the Great, which Jesus himself would have visited many times. We'll see the temple. We'll walk the Via Dolorosa, and we'll see each of the stations of the cross as we remember the step that Jesus took from Antonio's fortress all the way to Golgotha. And we will indeed see the place of the skull, and we will see the empty tomb and the garden tomb, and there we will celebrate that he is risen indeed. That's not a comprehensive list. That's just a sample of some of the experience you will have as you walk with me in the steps of Jesus in the Holy Land. So I want you to pray about it. You and your spouse joining me, you and perhaps some of your team joining me here in the Holy Land. This is a trip for leaders. It's a trip by leaders with leaders, and it's one you'll never forget. So I look forward to seeing you right here near the place of the skull in the Holy Land.